What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho, and we're back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. In today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, we are going to be doing the burst mode for freaking what's AGL, the EZA AGL Gohan. Actually, since I thought this event came out a while ago, and I was like, dude, oh my god, I have to do freaking burst mode. And then I was like, oh brother, I probably forgotten already, and it's probably been a few days since it's been out. But thankfully, today, actually, when I recorded this, which I mean, I'm hoping that this should be posted tomorrow. But yeah, when I recorded today, dude, it just the burst mode was just open. I was like, oh, what the hell, dude? Okay, I'm guessing I'm just on time, honestly, because it was just on my news section for events. It's like saying new, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm guessing we're still pretty good on that, dude. The one character I definitely wanted to cover on here is freaking Super Baby 2. This obviously the one that's like banned for most events, but he was doing pretty darn good in this run. I don't know, for whatever reason. I mean, I know his EZA is pretty darn good. I think if you're paired up with GT bosses, but I think if also with like certain categories, I will probably see right now. But guys, the most important thing in my freaking videos, of course, you guys, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys doing fan freaking tastic. Give me 1 second, actually, because I almost forgot to turn a certain thing off. But anyways, the one thing that will take up a lot of time in this run is freaking, I'll just spoil it for you right now, is the Piccolo Junior giant form, the one that we literally have right now in front of us. That guy's giant form activates, which I mean, it is pretty helpful, because I know there's like an all-out super attack in the last phase of this fight, which I think, I'm guessing he launches it during the second rotation, during the second rotation of that phase. And giant form, we get to that, and that saves our butt, honestly, because we're able to nullify this guy's super attack, which I mean, I was hoping that that all-out super attack would have been done beforehand. Oh, this is where I received the damage, right, for my HP. Because at certain point I was like, dude, how did I receive certain amount of damage? And then, yep, look at that, 58% damage dealt to my HP because of those freaking keyspheres that I collected. Since obviously that is type disadvantage of keyspheres that we collected. But anyways, but yeah, definitely wanted to get this because at least this Piccolo can do more damage towards Gohan. And of course, we are building up our attack and defensive power the more attacks that we receive, right? But anyways, yeah, this Super Baby, I thought he was gonna do a super attack, and look at that, he just does another super attack. I was like, dude, what the, or not another one, but he does a super attack. Like, dude, that must have definitely been from the hidden potential. And look, that's the hidden potential system. So I'm like, wait, so is the second one part of his passive? And then after I saw that happen, I was like, okay, you know what? After this run, I just have to read out the details for his EZA, because it's been a minute, or I mean, I haven't used them at all, aside for probably one time maybe in freaking Battlefield, which I just remember I should probably put him in Battlefield. I don't think I have him on my on my team for that. But anyways, yes, the Super Baby 2 leader skill, I think, does he, I think it goes from 33% to 35% per keys obtained, int keys obtained, like attack plus 35%. But there's his super attack greatly raises attack and defense 1 turn and causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack. But here we go. Basic effects: attack and defense plus 150% when HP is 30% or more. Okay, so that's probably us for the most part, honestly, except for this one turn that you'll see when that happens. But key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 180%, and then medium chance of turning into a giant ape, once only, which I didn't even realize they increased that, because what, beforehand it was like a rare chance to oh no, it was just a chance of turning into a giant ape. I thought it was a rare chance. But continue on, when attacking a 12 or more key, he gets the additional attack and defense 150%, which I mean, for the most part, we weren't at 12 or more key, but the additional super attack, for whatever reason, came in, and then boom, we just started doing more super attacks, right? But here it is. When there is another inhuman deeds or corroded body and mind or GT bosses category ally attack in the same turn, launches an additional super attack and chance more critical hit damage reduction rate and chance of evading the enemy's attack plus 20%, which we are not triggering that at all for any of these. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't think so, because if you go to Inhuman Deeds, I mean, actually, maybe, no, Metal Crew, I don't think he's on here, right? Or the new manga, what's it called, Piccolo Junior. Yeah, I don't see him on. I do see the manga Frieza, Majin Buu, and Vegeta, but I do not see the Metal Crew right here. So I don't know what. Yeah, and then here goes the giant form, which, guys, I will tell you right now that this is gonna take this is like 3 rotations of freaking giant form, which I was really surprised of how long that freaking lasted, dude. But you know what? And we were doing 0 damage, which kind of sucks. But at least we were receiving no damage at all. It's better to take no damage than actually receive damage. But anyways, and also the thing that sucks is, since we have the modified like -3 key to our characters. I think this giant form Piccolo, he does have, if I'm correct, he does. Oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Or I could just probably find it here real quickly if I go to. Is he part of? I don't think he's part of Terrifying Conquerors, right? Well, why? Oh, actually, yeah, he is. Okay, so I see the Piccolo Junior there, but where the hell is this Int Piccolo that I can't even find? Oh, I mean, actually, what if I just click on this physical Int Piccolo Junior, and then boom, I could just find this guy right here. Look at that. And then if I go to his TUR form, and I'm pretty sure it's part of his, yeah, it's part of his leader skill, right? But yeah, when you go to his giant form, if I could find it now, yeah, right here, Piccolo Junior giant form. Yeah, he gets key +3, and then attacks are effective against all types and high chance for a critical hit. But anyways, continuing off with Super Baby 2. After that first part, when there's a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans or GT Heroes category enemy, launched an additional super attack. This is the part where it comes in. Launch an additional super attack, and then chance of performing critical hit, damage reduction rate, and chance of enemies attack +20%. And then for every attack performed, attack and defense +3% up to 150%. Which, you know, he has attacked that, like, I think, what, at least twice here so far. So yeah, we will see his stat a little high, right? Which is pretty good, honestly. I can't complain about that. But I should have probably prioritized getting this guy 12 key more so than the, well, I think we have like the Int Broly and well, we have the Int Broly after this rotation. I think we have look at that, one more rotation, freaking giant form Piccolo. But after this rotation, I'm pretty sure we have the Int Broly or both LR Int Brolys in this rotation with the Piccolo Junior, which, you know, I think I was trying to, yeah, prioritizing getting the key spheres for Int Broly, which, I mean, he does do a decent amount of damage, you know, when you get him at full 24 key, but maybe the Super Baby 2 would have taken that advantage a little more, since, you know, we are going to be doing like a guarantee additional super attack just because we're fighting against Hybrid Saiyans, right? But yeah, this burst mode wasn't too bad. Beat this in my first attempt because obviously, you know, we lowered the HP as low as we can, and then, you know, I think I'll try to do it later on with a higher HP amount that this guy can have, right? Which I think is like the highest is 5,000 or something, which might take a long time to complete. But I didn't even, can my units even survive that long in this stage? Maybe, possibly. Because I could see, obviously, the Piccolo Jr. just keep on accumulating attack after attack after attack after attack after attack, and he would just be, you know, at a crazy amount of attack stat. But, like, obviously, the main important thing is to defeat this phase as fast as, well, not as fast as we possibly can. Well, yeah, actually, yeah, we have to, or evade whatever Ultra Super Attack he's going to be launching to, which I'm pretty sure is like in the middle or last slot. So we definitely want to avoid that. But yeah, anyways, you know, we activate both active skills for Piccolo Jr. and then freaking the Int Broly, and we also have the revive going up for us. So in case if we somehow just take a massive L right now, you know, we're going to be able to revive. Which, I mean, I don't even know what the current amount of HP we'll be reviving with. I think it might be like, I don't think it's like 70%, right, guys? It should be like a little lower than that. But if I go over here to this dude's details, oh yeah, 60% HP recovered. Yes, I was off by 10%, but yeah. Like I said, not too bad of a freaking burst mode. Then, you know, thankfully it wasn't a headache to complete this. I think most burst modes are gonna be a headache to complete because of the fact that, like, I've usually just you know, just been, what's the word I'm looking for, just lowering the HP amount instead of doing the high HP amount, and then, you know, recording that, and which, you know, sometimes the video may last like up to 20 minutes freaking long, dude. But anyways, yeah. Here, wait, does this Broly finish the fight off here? I think so, right? Yeah, look at that. He got a crit off right there, and he was able to freaking clear out the Gohan. Or the Kid Gohan, I mean. But yeah, that's his burst mode. Not too bad. Thankfully, I was able to get, what was it, like 6910, well, 6,910 burst mode points, which is pretty high, honestly. I usually get around like 6,860. That's the usual amount, but yeah. Right there, did it with the revenge. I didn't think it was going to be possible to do it with the revenge category, honestly. But hey, at least I'm glad I took a shot at it, right? But yeah, that's going to be best. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I took a pause there. I was like, wait, what was I supposed to do? What else after clicking the burst mode close? Look at the team, dude. Peace out, everyone.